Welcome everyone. Today's session is EFT or tapping, emotional freedom technique. Let me mute everyone before we get started. Okay, beautiful. All right, guys. So I'm glad you're with us today. And today we're going to learn who's not muted. Okay, I'm going to mute you. Okay, perfect. All right. So today's session is to learn emotional freedom technique, also known as tapping. So many of you have heard me talk about it, the last few years. Tapping is a evidence-based practice that basically, evidence-based means that they've done research studies to prove that tapping works. What is tapping? Tapping came as a way to respond to dealing with trauma. So tapping is a combination of modern psychology and Chinese medicine. Not Chinese medicine, Chinese acupuncture, right? So according to Chinese medicine and acupressure and acupuncture, we all have different meridians, which are nerve centers in our body. Okay, there's hundreds of meridians in our body from the top of our head to literally the tips of our toes. And by the way, if you guys want to put me on speaker view, that may be a good idea so that you guys will only see me. So if you want to put me on speaker view, and you should all, nobody should be popping up, because since I'm talking, Shireen, I'm not sure why your camera's focusing on you. That's weird. You're muted too. You guys see Shireen Hashem's video, right? Or do you guys see me when you put it on speaker view?
I can see you on speaker view.
Okay. Perfect.
I can see you too, Anita.
Okay, beautiful. All right, because for me it was showing that Shireen's. All right, guys. So welcome. Thank you for joining. I am going to mute everyone just so that you guys can make sure you see me when you are on here. So basically, what happens is we have different hundreds of meridians in our body, and when we go through when we have emotions of any kind, emotions are a chemical response release in our physical body. And literally, the emotional energy gets trapped in different meridians in our body. So how do you release that? Simply by tapping on it. By tapping on different meridians, it releases it. Now, what happens is that when we go through something traumatic, and it doesn't have to be like life or death, but certainly that's trauma. It could really be something, of just being annoyed at something or something that irritates you. What happens is that our lower brain has the amygdala, which flares up. The role of the amygdala is to keep us safe at all times. And so, back in caveman days when we were in the jungle, and if we were to, say, in the jungle, come across a lion, we would have three responses. We would either fight, we would either flight, run, or we would freeze, okay? Those three responses are universal no matter where you are, who you are in the world, what country, what color, it doesn't matter. Those are universal responses. Now, obviously, in this day and age, we don't have tigers and lions we're dealing with, but our body still responds the same way, because what it does is stress, something annoying, this pandemic, people getting laid off, an external event that happens. Our amygdala is always designed to make sure we are always feeling safe in our body. And so when our amygdala responds and feels like it's always scanning that we are not safe, it's going to flare up, and it's going to be in hypertension mode. That's a very stressful way to function in the world. It's going to be physically exhausting for you if you're always functioning from the defense mechanism, from the fight, flight, or freeze response. So how do you bring that amygdala back to its normal state of peace and calm? The way you do that is by tapping and balancing and releasing the emotional energy that gets trapped in your meridians, okay? So there's hundreds of meridians, and depends on who you're learning tapping from, they'll tap on different energy centers, energy meridians. Now, does it mean that one is better than the other? No, they're all going to work. Okay, the point is do it. If you do it, it's going to work. But the 10 meridians that I learned were at least 2 years ago, the latest that they found work. Okay, so I'm teaching what I know. You can use whatever works for you. Okay, so since you're learning it from me, you're going to learn the 10. But if you have another reference point, certainly do that. Now, how do you do that? So the way we do that is if we're feeling, you know, let's talk about the 10 meridians. This is one, okay? It's literally the side of your hand. This actually, when you tap, so as we're doing it, start tapping, because there's something beautiful energetically, even though we are not sitting together, we are worlds apart. I mean, Asmina's in Toronto, Aminapa is in, Alabama, we've got people in Orlando and, God knows what, Chicago, wherever you guys are jumping on from. It doesn't matter, because energetically, it creates a resonance field just by us being together doing this work, okay? So take a deep breath in. And we're gonna start tapping, all right? This is the first, this tapping. Now, it doesn't matter if it's left or right. Your body is identical on either side. So whether you're left-handed or right-handed, it doesn't matter, okay? Now, this tapping, this first one, just helps you ground your energy, okay? So anytime that I find myself sort of, stressed, first thing I'll start doing is I'll just start tapping on my hand, and that will just ground my energy, okay? So now, next thing I want you to do is just check your body and notice how you're feeling. Is there any stress? Is there any depression? Is there any anxiety? Okay. And I want you to, what we do is we're going to individually learn to tap on our own bodies. Okay. I know you're probably thinking, hey, I want to teach it to my kids and I want to teach it to this and that. Right now, I want you to just focus on learning it for yourself, because once you master it, then you can teach it to whoever you want. But once you learn it, then you'll become an expert and then you can teach it, okay? So you wanna just check your body and notice, how am I feeling right now, okay? And you'll say, well, I think I'm a little nervous right now, okay? Because I mean, I've talked about this, but I haven't done a tapping video in many, many long time, so I'm a little nervous. So then I'm gonna ask myself, on a scale of 0 to 10, how nervous do I feel? And it could be nervous, it could be stressed, it could be worried, it could be angry, it could be frustrated, it could be scared. Obviously, with everything going on in the world, we're going through all these different emotions. It could be grief, okay? It could be any of the emotions that are not pleasant, that are painful, okay? The other thing, I'm just gonna put myself on notes. So I'm gonna make sure I talk about this before I end the session. Okay, so you're gonna ask yourself, I'm feeling something, what am I feeling? I'm feeling nervous, I'm feeling angry. So right now I want you to do that for yourself. Check your body and notice, what are you feeling? Everyone have something that they're feeling that's not pleasant? Thumbs up? Yes? No? Okay. On a scale of 0 to 10, I want you to scale yourself, mark and ask yourself, on a scale of 0 to 10, how intensely am I feeling this emotion right now? So 0, I'm not feeling any emotion right now, I'm calm. 10 meaning it's unbearable. Anything in between is the number you're gonna have, right? 0 to 10. So I want you to right now pick something to work on, at least while we're practicing. That's maybe intensity of a 5 or less. I don't want you to pick a 10 right now. I want you to pick something, a mild annoyance, okay? Maybe you're just frustrated at a 4 or 5 that you can't step out of the house, whatever. Pick something, but pick something that's maybe up to a 5, because I want to teach you 2 techniques. I'm going to teach you the simple technique and I'm going to teach you the advanced technique, okay? And don't worry about notes. I'm going to send you the PowerPoint that I was given when I learned this. And I'm also going to share with you a couple of handouts that have the script of what I'm saying and how to say it. And I'm also going to share with you a picture that shows all the different meridian points and tapping points. Okay, so just play along with me, practice along with me, and just learn it. Whew. Okay, so you have something to tap on? Yes, no? You have some kind of emotional that you want to work on? Okay. So you're going to identify, first you're going to say 0 to 10, where am I? And of course, for this exercise, I want you to stay under 5. Okay. Then I want you to ask yourself, scan your body and ask yourself, where in my body am I feeling this right now? Okay. So is it in my head? Is it in my shoulders? Is it in my heart? Is it in my stomach? Wherever. Where in my body am I feeling it? So scan your body and just raise your hand or give me a thumbs up when you have it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So now I want you to, we're going to start tapping. And so what we say is, so the simple way of doing is just tapping and breathing. Okay? You're stressed, you're feeling something. I always want you to figure out how strong it is so you know if tapping worked and if you need to do it a couple more times. Okay? So first we're just going to tap and breathe. No need to worry about what to say. So deep breath in. And we're going to start tapping. And as you're tapping, I just want you to feel the emotion that you're feeling right now. Okay, next meridian, top of the head. Okay, next meridian, take a deep breath in. Now, before we go on, if you find yourself yawning, if you find yourself crying, or if you find yourself laughing, it's completely normal, okay? You're gonna be like, why am I laughing? There's nothing to laugh about. Or why am I crying? I'm not sad about anything. Or if you start yawning, what that is that when emotional energy starts to leave your body, it has to get out some way. And crying, laughing, and yawning are the 3 ways that it comes out. So you'll find yourself yawning a lot. As a practitioner, when I see a client and I'm doing tapping with them and they start to yawn, I'm excited because to me, I can see that it's working, okay? It's not always the case, but that's how it works. So deep breath in. So we did this, we did this. Next one is between the eyes. It's between the eyebrows. So you can do 2 fingers or you can just do your hand, either way. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, deep breath in. The next meridian are the sides of the eyes. Now, when you're doing, tapping on meridians like the side of the eyes or like the next one that we're going to do that's going to be upper, whatever, you don't necessarily have to do both sides. If you do one side, you're going to get the benefit just as well. So, but of course, if you're sitting and doing nothing, do both sides. Sometimes I'm on the phone and it's so emotional that I literally will start tapping like this. Okay. So you don't have to, but it's always nice if you can. Okay. Deep breath in. Now, if you're wearing glasses, you may need to remove your glasses depending on how comfortable you are. But the next meridian is your upper cheek bone. Deep breath in. Your next meridian is your upper lip. So Farah, you're just joining on, just follow along and I'll bring you up to speed. We're just tapping on different meridians. Okay, deep breath in. So crying, laughing, and yawning are very normal responses as your body starts to release the emotional energy that's trapped in your meridians. The next meridian to tap on is on your chin. So if you're just joining us, just start tapping along and I'll bring you up to speed because we're just doing our first round of tapping. Okay, deep breath in. So your next meridian is, so you see your collarbone, you go down and out. Okay, now don't be very worried about getting exactly the right place, because this is a very forgiving technique. If you don't get the exact spot, it's the general area. You're still going to benefit from it. And like I was saying, if you're doing driving, or if you're on the phone, and if you can't do both, that's fine. Just do one. It doesn't matter. You'll still get the same benefit. Okay, deep breath in. And again, laughing, crying, and yawning are very normal responses when your body starts to release emotional energy. All right, so the next meridian is going to be, for women, it's right on top of your bra line. And for men, it's right under here, right under your, so now you can do two sides. I can't, I'll crush myself, so I just do one side. Whatever works, it's fine. You don't have to do both sides. Okay, so we're just gonna tap. That's the other meridian. That's meridian number 9. There's 10 meridians. Okay, deep breath in. The last meridian is called the Gamut Point. So your pinky finger and your ring finger, the back of the palm, that's the bone behind the two fingers. It's that bone right there. It's that wedge right there. You get it? You're gonna tap on there. It's called the Gamut Point. So that's one way to do it, or you can do it this way. It's either way, whatever's comfortable. All right, deep breath in. So that was 10 rounds of tapping. Now I want you to check your body and notice where you are. So I asked you to pick an emotion that's from 0 to 5. I told you to pick something mild, not anything severe, so that we could just practice. So check yourself and notice, did your number go down? Did it stay the same, or did it go up? So it went up, it went down, it stayed the same. Okay, I mean up, I can't see you. Your shadows, it went down. Okay, yours stays the same, it went down. Okay, it went down, yours stayed the same. Okay, no problem. All right. I don't know what the others are doing, but I'm trusting you're following along. Now, if it stayed the same, don't give up. Okay, sometimes it'll go down. So now check, if it went down, check and see how much it went down. Okay, 0 to 1 is fine. Okay, you can tap another time and you can bring it down again, but sometimes you need to tap a couple times to bring that down. So let's do another round of tapping. Deep breath in. So for those joining in, I want you to identify an emotion that's unpleasant, and I want you to pick something that's maybe unpleasant, less than a 5. I don't want you to pick something severe that's a 7 or 8 or 10. And then I want you to scan your body and notice where in your body are you feeling that? Are you feeling it in your head, your stomach, whatever? And then and then we're gonna start tapping. So this is just tapping and breathing. So we're gonna tap again. So when you're tapping, I want you to focus on, think about the emotion that you're feeling, that you're supposed to be feeling, okay? Sometimes as it starts to leave your body, top of the head, sometimes as it starts to leave your body, you may have a hard time remembering what is it that you were upset about, or what is it that you were feeling. And that's normal too. You're not losing your mind. It's actually a good thing. You're losing the painful emotion. Between the eyes, that's the third part. So yawning, laughing, and crying are normal responses for your body when it's purging the emotions out. Okay, side of the eyes, that's number 4. Under the eyes, cheekbone, that's number 5. Under the nose, upper lip, that's number 6. Make sure you're thinking about the emotion that you're supposed to be working on. This is a tap and breathe. This works really well when when I'm like really, really upset, I don't have the patience to be doing the extended. Number 7 is your chin. This is when I just tap and breathe. All right, so someone is saying that I'm not feeling any emotion, but when doing the tapping exercise makes me yawn a lot and I feel relaxed. So a lot of times you may not have the awareness of what you're feeling, because remember, as I described, the normal responses are when you go through a stressful situation, you either fight, okay, you're ready to attack, you either flight, you're ready to run away, or you freeze. And when you're in that frozen state, you're not aware that really anything's happening. But the fact that you're yawning and you're feeling relaxed is evidence that whatever it is that you were holding on to is starting to go away. Okay? So either way, what do you have to lose? You're just gonna either way feel better and calmer. So we were here. The next one is your called the Gorilla Thumps. So when you're teaching it to kids, you talk about Gorilla Thumps, which is this one. There's a great book on tapping written by Nick Ortner, if you guys want to buy that and teach it to the kids. But there's a lot of free videos on YouTube as well. Deep breath in. Okay, that was number 8. Number 9 is right here on top of your bra line for women. For men, it's right under your armpit. Okay, deep breath in. The last meridian is right here, Gamut Point. Right, deep breath in. All right, so check your body again. Notice if your number went up or went down, or if it stayed the same. So I need to know it went up, it stayed the same, it went down. Okay, it went down, it stayed the same, it went down. Okay, all right. So since we're working in a group, and the intention is this, of course, we're going to tap, but I want to teach this to you so you guys all become, experts and you can do this on your own. We're going to move on to another way of doing tapping, okay? So all of you have your meridians, and by the time the tapping meridians, by the time we finish, you'll have absolutely, hopefully, be experts on your meridians. So the next way to do this is to actually say what you're feeling, okay? So I want you to now pick something. Is the emotion that you're picking, is it less than a 2? If it's less than a 2, then I want you to pick a new painful emotion to work on. But if it's still a 4, 3, 4, then pick the same one. Okay? So now what we're gonna say is, I'm gonna pick that I was nervous about doing this, to call with so many people and I couldn't see half of them. So what you're gonna say is you're gonna start saying, even though I feel, and that's the script. So you're going to say out loud, I know I can't hear you, but say out loud, even though I feel, and I want you to substitute whatever it is that you're feeling. Okay? And I feel it at A, and at A means the level, the intensity. So I feel it at a 3, I feel it at a 5, I feel it at a 7, okay? And I feel it in my chest, I feel it in my stomach, I feel it wherever, okay? So that's the script. Even though I feel blank at a level blank in my, wherever you're in your body, that's your first half of the script. Everyone got that? Okay. And then the last half of the script is, I still completely and deeply love and accept myself. Okay. So that's the script. Even though I feel whatever you're feeling, and remember, I wanted you to identify a feeling on a scale of 0 to 10, how intense is it? And I want you to pick something that's still under a 6. I don't want you to pick anything above a 6, okay? So even though I'm feeling nervous and I feel it at a 4 and I feel it in my chest, that's for me, okay? I still completely and deeply love and accept myself. You're going to make that statement 3 times as you're tapping on the side of your hand, which is the grounding meridian, okay? So repeat it 3 times out loud, even though I'm feeling and I feel it in my, I still completely and deeply love and accept myself. 3rd time, even though I'm feeling and I'm feeling it in my, I still completely and deeply love and accept myself. Stop, deep breath in. So after that initial setup statement, which you repeat 3 times when you're tapping the side of your hand, then you start tapping the meridians, but you're not saying even though, you're just saying what you're feeling, okay? So you're saying, I'm feeling nervous, or I'm feeling afraid. I'm stressed about this pandemic. I'm stressed about losing my job. I'm stressed about so-and-so. Whatever it is you're feeling, say what you're feeling. Say, I am feeling, okay? There you go. Now between your, next one, between your eyes, repeat the same thing, or you can say another aspect of, whatever you're feeling that's related to the topic, the initial emotion. I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling, people are going to judge me. I'm feeling that people, what's going to happen. I'm feeling scared. I'm feeling side of the eyes. I'm feeling nervous. And again, you're going to repeat the emotions. And I'm feeling it in my stomach, or I'm feeling it in my heart, and I'm feeling it at a level. And sometimes I repeat the same statement without the even though. And under the eye, cheekbone. Okay, I'm feeling nervous. I'm doing this, the Zoom call. I don't even know who's behind these names or the phone numbers. And I'm afraid I may mess up or something may go wrong. Deep breath in. Okay. And that's just what I'm tapping on. You may tap on, I'm feeling whatever. Okay. I'm feeling nervous. And maybe you have, I'm feeling afraid. I'm feeling depressed. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling hopeless, whatever it is. Again, on your chin, tap and repeat your statement or your emotions. Just pause, deep breath in. Tapping is the one time where yawning is absolutely okay. You are doing great. It is not considered rude. It's actually a positive thing when you're yawning or you're laughing or you're crying, because that's just your body releasing the emotional energy, okay? We did the chin, right? We did the chin, right? So now it's the chest, okay? I'm feeling, again, make sure you're saying it. And say whatever you're feeling, say what intensity you're feeling it at, and say where you're feeling it. Okay, deep breath in. Last one. Oh, so second last one, sorry. It's right on top of your bra strap for women and under your armpit for men. I'm feeling nervous. I hope I can deliver. Deep breath in. Stop and take a deep breath in. Last one is the Gamut Point. I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling it at a 4 or a 3. I'm feeling it in my chest. I feel tightness in my chest because I'm nervous about doing the Zoom call. I haven't talked about this in a while. I hope I'm making sense. I hope people are understanding. I hope I can teach them so they can use this to help better their emotional health. Deep breath in. All right, so now check your body again and notice, did it go down? Did it go up? Did it stay the same? So thumbs up, it went up, it went down. The intensity is what we're talking about, okay? Or it stayed the same. It went down, stayed the same, okay. All right, so that's the script, okay? So let's do this. Can you tell me what your number is so I know if I need to change it? what's your number? Is it yours is a 6, okay? 5, okay? 5?
5.
Okay, all right. So you know what? Let's stay on the same. Let's working on the same same emotion, because we need this emotion to go down to like a 0 to a 1. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna tap again, and we're gonna work on it again. And again, this time I want you to identify, you know, anything more. I know it's at a 6, but just keep tapping on it and see if it goes down, okay? So again, deep breath in. Why do I keep telling you to take a deep breath in? Because what happens is when we're stressed or when we're feeling any kind of emotion, the first thing we do is we either hold our breath or we take really shallow breaths. That's universal. So just by telling you to take a deep breath in, I'm reminding you to bring yourself back into your present state, okay? So even though I'm feeling, and you say whatever it is you're feeling, and I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling it in my part of the body, I still completely and deeply love and accept myself. Again, even though I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling it in my, I still completely and deeply love and accept myself. Deep breath in. Third time, even though I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling it in my, I still completely and deeply love and accept myself. Okay, pause, stop, deep breath in. Top of the head. Again, I'm feeling. Now you're not going to say even though, you're just going to make the statements of what you're feeling and everything you're feeling about it. I'm feeling whatever is you're feeling. And I'm feeling it in my, and I'm feeling it at a level, okay, between the eyes. I'm feeling between the eyes, Shams. Muni, between the eyes. So I'm feeling, and I'm feeling at a level, and I'm feeling it in my body where? Side of the eyes. I'm feeling it in my body, and I'm feeling it at a level intensity of 0 to 10, whatever your number is. Deep breath in, stop, deep breath in. Next meridian, I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling it in my body where? Deep breath in. Okay. I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it in my body, at a level of, okay, deep breath in. Okay, here we go. I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it in my body. I'm feeling it at a level. Stop, deep breath in. Okay, next meridian, I'm feeling it at a level in my body. Name the part of your body where you're feeling it. Okay, deep breath in. I'm feeling at a level in my body. I want you to fill in the blanks. Okay, deep breath in. I'm feeling in my body, wherever you're feeling in your body, at an intensity of, you should have a number. Deep breath in. Okay, so now check your body again and notice if the number's gone up, if the number's gone down, or if it stays the same. Also, notice if the energy, the emotional reaction that you were feeling, maybe it was a tightness in your chest or a dull pain in your head, whatever. Notice if that's changed as well. Okay, so check your body and notice if the numbers stayed the same. Again, it went up, it went down, or it stayed the same. It went down. Okay. Yours stayed the same. Okay. What about you, Nermi? Did the number, the intensity go up, go down, or stay the same?
Check your messages, Anita.
Okay, you have a slight headache. Okay, that's fine. We'll do a couple rounds of tapping and hopefully the headache will go away. All right. Okay, all right. Take a deep breath in. So, Narmeen, is your number a 6 or higher? Okay. All right. So do any of you have an emotion? What's your number now from whatever you were working on? Show me your fingers and show me what your number was. Yours is a 5, okay. Yours is a 2, Aminapa, okay. Narmeen, yours is a 6. Muni, what's yours? 5, okay. Anila, Shane, yours is a 2. Okay, so you're pretty much done. All right. I don't know what the others are.
Mine was 5 and went down to 3.
Okay, perfect. All right. Chairman Musi, yours a 4, Nana's a 5. All right. So I'm gonna teach you. I don't wanna confuse you by teaching you the advanced technique because honestly, I don't want to teach you that just because I think as long as you tap, it's gonna work. Okay. It's just that, there's something called a miracle tapping. It's a 2-minute tapping because sometimes, you tap and like within 1 or 2 rounds, it's down to a 0 or 1, but that doesn't happen all the time. Okay. You have to tap a few more times and tapping works. So let's tap a couple more times. So before we do that, let's take a deep breath in. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath in and just focus on your breath and really fill in those lungs. For the next minute, I want you to just breathe intentionally. Okay, fill in those lungs. And now next time you breathe, I want you to breathe, but hold your breath in for a few seconds and then exhale. Okay, here we go. Inhale. Fill those lungs in and hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale again and hold it. Exhale. Okay, deep breath in. All right, so I want you to scan your body and notice if your number is still the same. Did it go down? Did it go up? So can you show me? Okay, so just by breathing, your number went down? Okay, show me what your number is now. The emotion that you were working on, show me what your number, yours is a 4. Yours went down to a 3. Okay, so see, this is an important tool to remember that yours went down to a 3. Okay, awesome. Yes, you should, so drinking water is very important. Thanks, Ismina. So drinking water is very important. I always have a water bottle next to me. And when you're doing energy work, tapping is an evidence-based, scientifically proven energy modality, okay? They've done studies at over 100 universities from Harvard all the way to little universities. And in every one of those studies, what they've shown is that when they've plugged people in and they've studied where their cortisol levels were, the cortisol is the chemical that gets released when you're stressed. There's a decrease in cortisol levels in the brain after tapping, which is why it's an evidence-based modality, but we know that it's actually energy modality. It's energetically, because emotions are energy. So but it's not woo-woo, it's an absolute energy modality. So take a sip of water if you have a sip of water next to you. And also notice, just by taking less than a minute to focus on your breath, your number went down. Isn't that incredible? Like you had already tapped, but your energy was stuck. But if you take a drink of water and just take a couple of deep breaths, your intensity will go down. Narmeen, are you drinking water enough? Okay, so sometimes if you don't drink enough water, ladies and gentlemen, your emotional energy gets dehydrated and shrunk, and you really need to drink water because it helps keep everything moving. Okay, so drink water and focus on your breath. Let's do one more round. So where are you now? Identify where your intensity of your emotion that you're feeling is. Okay, all right, notice where in your body you're feeling the emotion. You got it? All right, and you have your number. All right, so now we're gonna start again. Deep breath in. Even though I feel, and you're gonna fill in the blanks. If you're just jumping on, you're gonna be a little lost. I'm sorry, just tap along. You'll feel better just by tapping. And then hopefully we can connect individually or I can share this video with you guys and you guys can watch and learn. I am recording this and this is going to get uploaded on my YouTube channel later today. Okay, deep breath in. So even though I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling it at the intensity, I still completely and deeply love and accept myself. Repeat 3 times. Even though I'm feeling, again, fill in the blanks, and I'm feeling it at a level from 0 to 10. How intense is it? And I'm feeling it where in your body are you feeling it? I completely and deeply love and accept myself. Again, even though I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling it in my body where? I completely and deeply love and accept myself. Pause, deep breath in. Okay. Top of the head. I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling it in my deep breath in. You're not going to say I love and, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. That's only for the grounding one. Okay, between the eyes. I'm feeling whatever is you're feeling. And I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling it where in your body are you feeling it? Deep breath in. Remember, laughing, crying, and yawning are very normal responses when your body is starting to release the emotional energy trapped in your meridians. Okay? I'm feeling side of your eyes. And I'm feeling what emotional energy are you feeling? And I'm feeling it at a level. Deep breath in. I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling it where? Where in your body are you feeling it? Under the nose, upper lip, I'm feeling at a level in my Where in your body are you feeling it? Deep breath in. On your chin, I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling it at the intensity level of. Deep breath in. I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it at a level, and I'm feeling at the intensity. Deep breath in. I'm feeling at a level, the intensity is. Deep breath in. I'm feeling at a level, at an intensity of. Deep breath in. All right, take a deep breath in, hold it, and exhale. Another deep breath in, and exhale. Now, check your body. Notice where you're feeling it. Did the intensity go down? Did it stay the same? Did it go up? Are you still having the headache, Narmeen? What's going on? So tell me, what did it go up? Did it go down? Let's start there, or stay the same. It went down. Yours went up. It went down. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it went down. The number went down. Okay, what is your number now? Did you say 2? Okay. What is your number now? Yours is a 0. Okay, what is yours? Leila, what is your number?
2.
Okay. And Narmeen, what's yours? 2. Okay. So it went down significantly, right? You had to do, some of us had to do maybe 4 or 5 rounds of tapping. I don't even know how many rounds of tapping we did, but you did maybe 4 or 5 rounds of tapping. We did 4 rounds of tapping? Okay. We did 4 rounds of tapping. And of course, it took longer because I'm teaching it to you right now. But when you're actually tapping, so the question is, how long should you tap? There's no like, you don't have to like count for a minute and tap. It's whatever feels right. Whatever feels right. If you feel like, okay, time to go to the next meridian, then you go to the next meridian. And then you go to the next meridian. Okay? The next meridian. Again, you can just do, you can do your 10 meridians within 5 to 7 minutes, not even that long, if you're really tapping for 30 to 40 seconds each. But sometimes I don't even spend that time. I just, So let's do a quick check-in to see how everyone's doing. All right. So can we tap without talking? Will we get the relief or as well, or does it help to be more vocal? So that's a great question. So the first thing I taught you guys was just tapping and breathing. Okay. What I find is that when I'm really, really emotional, that's the last thing I'm going to do is go, how do I feel? What intensity do I feel? No, I'm freaking pissed right now. I just need to tap, right? Or I'm so emotional. I'm like, tears are coming down. I just need to tap. So at that point, forget about where's in your body. Forget about the intensity, because clearly it's high, right? And if it's just, I just start tapping. And as I'm tapping, usually I'm crying, or I'm like, usually I'm crying. I'm always crying, So you do that without needing to say anything, okay? But tapping is great because, as we're going through our day-to-day and we notice, we notice that, I'm not feeling, you guys are all spiritual beings having a human experience. We all are, right? And you're going to, the more you start doing the work of waking up and being emotionally awake, you're going to realize, you know what, I'm feeling a little irritated right now, or I'm feeling a little off balance right now. That's when you go, I need to tap, okay? Or you may be literally just waking up from sleepwalking in life. And that's perfectly fine as well. God knows I've been there. Okay. And God knows we've all been there, right? When I was sleepwalking for a good 10 years of my marriage and a couple of years of my post-divorce, I didn't even know what I was feeling. I was just functioning on autopilot. So God knows how I did what I did. At that point, don't worry about, what is it? Just make it a daily practice. I'm going to spend 10 minutes and tap. Simple. Just tap. 10 minutes and tap. Is it normal to feel itchy after tapping, especially on the grounding point? No, I don't think so. But if you're feeling it, let it come out. Because again, every person's body processes the emotion and releases it in their own way. So maybe your itchiness is the way your body is responding, and it's perfectly fine. What I will tell you is please, drink lots of water throughout your day. And when you're tapping, have water next to you. And again, breathe. Remember to breathe. You guys noticed, you saw the difference. When you just paused for a minute and you took a couple of deep breaths, it automatically brought your number down, right? Okay. And it is very important that you each start to recognize your own triggers, your own patterns. Maybe your husband's the one that really irritates the hell out of you, and maybe it's not everything he does, but maybe if he just doesn't, it's something as simple as doesn't put the toilet seat down and close the bathroom door, although you've told him a million times, and you've just kind of been like, oh, poor forgetful, and now you have no patience for it. Okay. Tap on it. And I'm using a simple example, but these days you're going to have, especially as moms and as women, you have people coming at you who are reaching out for support and help. Okay. So recognize your patterns and make it a daily practice to tap every single day. Whether you're upset or not, it's great to use it, obviously, when you are upset or you're emotional. But if you make it a daily practice just to tap, it's like brushing your teeth. You brush your teeth regardless, right? You just assume that your teeth are going to get dirty. Assume you're going to have emotional, energy that you need to release. And that's your emotional cleansing by tapping, your emotional shower. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, guys, I need to end this call. Thank you so much. I appreciate you jumping on this call.